I'm pretty sure a lot of people in Wiltshire would be very pleased to hear that I was being tortured by electronic weapons in a continuing mind control experiment. Indeed, I'm sure that these sadists would be very pleased to know that I was being tortured by beams. Indeed, it's very interesting. It seems that the two towns that I previously lived in Wiltshire basically would rather me no longer be breathing. Indeed, I'm pretty sure that the various networks of people and devices were attempting to organize a contract killing on me, which is quite a drastic measure to take, but I guess it shows how irritating I can be for small towns where everybody is living in a state of envy and hatred of their own lives and being envious of their neighbor and spending the whole time constantly reporting people to the police for absolutely nothing. And indeed, these people get triggered by my presence. And the only solution for these people is, it seems, to have me murdered. Indeed, I was perhaps a little bit reckless going up against the police networks in devices because the police networks in devices are coordinated by the Masonic Lodge there, Moonraker Lodge, and various other Wiltshire Masonic lodges and police Masonic lodges. And these Masonic lodges all interconnect with the Masonic lodge that originally began my programming, i.e., Grenville Lodge number 1787, located in Buckingham, which is one of the homes of the Hellfire Clubs. And indeed, the police networks would have been aware to some degree of the fact that I was basically an experimental reject from the Mindgate program coordinated by the MI6 intelligence operatives, who were Masons and initiates of the Hellfire Club at Grenville Lodge. Indeed, the, the police in the United Kingdom are a cartel. That's all they are. They are a cartel. They claim to be a law enforcement arm, but they are actually a cartel indeed. Their cartel activities are hidden behind the law enforcement facade of the UK police. And indeed, the UK police is Masonic. Indeed, there are Masonic lodges specifically for police officers. And as I've stated before, the UK police are running the rape gang phenomenon. Indeed, they are profiting so much from the rape gang phenomenon that they even actively encourage new rape gangs to be constructed. Indeed, this seems to be the state of the United Kingdom at the moment. The whole United Kingdom is basically an enormous cartel. And at the top of that cartel is the British intelligence services. And they basically delegate to the UK police for the UK police to conduct certain activities of theirs and oversee certain activities of British intelligence's organised crime syndicate, and indeed the rape gangs fall under the UK police's jurisdiction. So all of these investigations into the rape gangs by the judiciary are simply scams and hoaxes designed to make the populace believe that the authorities are doing something against the rape gang phenomenon, but it's all just smoke and mirrors. Indeed, the rape gang phenomenon is coordinated by the UK police, who are acting on instructions from British intelligence. Indeed, the money made in the rape gang phenomenon makes its way up through the UK police to the British intelligence services, and they are basically overseeing the criminalization of the entire United Kingdom. Indeed, even the networks of gangs, county lines gangs, etc., and the kind of guys you see in drill videos, those networks are coordinated also by the UK police to an extent and by British intelligence. It's all organized. It's organized criminalism. Indeed, the amount of stabbings among the youth is all by design also. Indeed, it's basically programming. Indeed, the youth are being programmed to act the way they do. And this all links into the Tavistock agenda and the criminalization of the United Kingdom as a whole. Indeed, it seems that the United Kingdom is being basically run as interconnecting mafias now. Indeed, with Masonic lodges running the operation via the British intelligence services, which is basically a theme I have been indulging in several of my videos. Indeed, I'm rather tired tonight because of the electronic harassment, and I'm actually finding it more and more difficult to make these videos because as soon as I start making these videos, I get beamed at with specific frequencies that cause me to become very nervous and very disjointed. So I'm actually finding it rather difficult to make videos. Also, I'm finding I'm repeating myself a lot, which, yeah, I haven't really got the confidence to really explain the depths of my research in these videos. So I'm just reiterating themes at the moment that I've already dealt with in previous videos because the microwave harassment is really beginning to get to me now, and I'm starting to descend into insanity. Indeed, the cryptocracy would like me to go as crazy as possible so that they can lock me back up in a mental institution, potentially for the rest of my life. Indeed, I do believe that a good 90% of the two towns I previously lived in Wiltshire would also like to see me locked up for the rest of my life. Indeed, there are many who would simply like to see me killed, simply because of the accusations I made about the supposed important people in those towns. Indeed, I do enjoy attacking the Masonic networks of these small towns. I find it very interesting indeed. Perhaps I am a slightly sick human being in the fact that I derive pleasure out of insulting Masons, but as I've stated in previous videos, it seems that there is a cosmic war going on between the Masonic lodges and the schizophrenic mental patient population. Indeed, many schizophrenic mental patients are so under the conditioning of the Masonic lodges that they are unfortunately working against the remainder of the schizophrenic population who are free of the Masonic lodges. So the Masonic lodges have created divisions within the schizophrenic population, which is basically based in sanism. So there are a lot of schizophrenics who are embarrassed and ashamed of the fact that they are schizophrenics and are trying their best to fit into normal society. I find it quite tragic because they're failing miserably, but they're so deep into the fact that they have to be sane that they get very angry at people like me for talking about topics that they deem to be crazy. Indeed, this was a common occurrence for me in mental hospital. I was being told to be quiet in quite angry fashion by certain other mental patients who were trying to be sane and were ashamed of the fact that they were mental patients. So they didn't like me talking theories. And so I had to basically deal with these people, even in the mental hospital. Indeed, I previously surmised that the mental hospital was a place of truth, and indeed the schizophrenic truth is encrypted truth, yet truth. However, there are these sanist programmed schizophrenics who are actually working for the Masonic agenda. So they are telling the schizophrenics who have broken free of the Freemason agenda to be silent. So they are perpetuating the tyranny that the Masonic lodges are attempting to carry out on the schizophrenics. Indeed, it's all a very interesting situation, and it's going to be interesting for me to see how this is going to play out in wider society for me. Indeed, I am in a new town and I don't know anyone here, though I'm pretty sure certain people recognize me. And yes, so I don't know how it's going to work out. Indeed, I have been sniffing out the Masonic Hall here. However, I haven't really seen anyone coming in and out of it yet, but I am quite intrigued as to who the important people are here in the Masonic networks, because I believe it could make for some interesting research and potentially some interesting videos. However, I'm not going to be too forthright with my accusations as I have been in the past, because I do not want to bring down Wiltshire Police on me prematurely. Indeed, ideally, I'd not like to bring Wiltshire Police down on my head at all. However, I believe that soon enough, especially if anyone ever finds this video diary, I believe the psychiatric services and Wiltshire Police will probably begin conspiring against me with the support of the populations of Caen and Devizes, who have simply had enough of me being alive. Indeed, all of these networks of police informants in these small towns, and the police themselves, and the Masonic lodges, and the psychiatric establishment will all attempt to have me removed from any situations where I can basically talk about the nefarious nature of the Wiltshire Police criminal cartel. Indeed, the rape and abuse of young girls in Wiltshire is coordinated by the Wiltshire Police Force. They are profiting from it because most of the acts are digitally recorded and are supplied to the police. The police keep a copy for their own viewing pleasure and then sell and the rest of the copies for profit on the black market. Indeed, there is an enormous and highly profitable black market in that kind of material. And Wiltshire Police have a monopoly on the supply and distribution of that material. So they are very happy that these activities are occurring. Indeed, many Wiltshire Police are actually involved in the sexual abuse themselves. Indeed, that was certainly the case in Devizes, although I highly doubt any of the victims would ever admit it out of fear, I imagine. But this schizophrenic knows what's going on, and the Masonic police force cannot hide from my inquisition. Indeed, it is all as it is, really. It's simply the state of affairs in the modern United Kingdom, but it amazes me how the majority of the population are too blind to see it. But it's also even more worrying that the intelligence networks are basically gearing up the white British population to go far right, basically, and then to create a dialectic with the far left and the adherents of the faith of Ishmael. So they put out little tidbits of information about the rape gang phenomenon without mentioning the involvement of the UK police and their intelligence service handlers. They conveniently leave all of that out, as they do. Indeed, this is all an intelligence game of smoke and mirrors. But they are basically creating a nativist fascism in the United Kingdom, which only serves to prop up the techno surveillance state technocracy that the intelligence services wish to create in the United Kingdom. So the activities of both the far left and the far right are basically operative to Im- increase state surveillance, to increase state power, and to increase the agenda for basically the mind control of the entire population, which is kind of pretty much what I see occurring at the moment. Indeed, the whole populace is mind controlled to an extent. Indeed, not mind controlled in the sense that they've all undergone behavior modification programs, i.e., MK Ultra slash Mindgate program style. I'm not. That's not how it is occurring. Indeed, the MK Ultra and Mindgate programs in Britain, it's the Mindgate program. The MK Ultra was a CIA project, but in Britain, the Mindgate program. But there was a lot of crossover between MK Ultra and Mindgate. Oh God, I'm confusing myself now. But the but the victims of the Mindgate program tend to be mental patients, paranoid schizophrenics, and vulnerable young women, young girls who the cryptocracy have chosen to be sex slaves, and various socially dysfunctional people who the Mindgate program handlers can basically program as murderers, for instance, to serve an agenda. So the Mindgate program is mainly for the elements of society that can be utilized in certain ways by the intelligence services, and that all serves an occult agenda also because of the strange Masonic occult fascination with the schizophrenic being. Indeed, this has gone back all throughout history. Indeed, before the term schizophrenia was even coined, indeed, the term schizophrenia is actually relatively recent. I believe it dates to 1908. So I use it because I kind of like the word, but I would go with lunatic then. Freemasons have always had a fascination with lunatics and have attempted to utilize lunatics in their mind control programs, especially since the 1770s, when the real heavy mind control programming of lunatics began. Indeed, mesmerism and animal magnetism were some of the first techniques used after the rise of the Bavarian Illuminati networks. Indeed, I've been thinking also about the Freemason networks, the warring Freemason networks, and the Bavarian Illuminati networks, and the German Masonic networks, etc. And I was beginning to believe that perhaps all these networks, including networks such as the Ordo Templi Orientis and various other networks, I was beginning to believe that all these networks may actually just be a cover for what really lurks behind these networks. However, I haven't quite worked out what that is. Indeed, my rabbit hole regarding the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst seems to be leading to rather a lot of clues about German secret orders, which is very interesting. Indeed, the majority of these occult networks are cover for mind control, slave markets, and various illicit activities. So it's basically a mafia operation, but with a mind control twist. The Masonic Lodge networks are mafia operations with a mind control programming twist. So it's all very, very interesting indeed. I've wandered around rather a lot in this video on various themes. It took a few attempts to start this one off because I'm losing confidence a little bit in my video making abilities. And I'm also beginning to fear for my personal safety at the moment. But that's a topic for another day. Indeed, I am now going to end this tidbit.